In the figure above, the area of triangle ABC, so we're looking at this entire triangle, is equal to 2x squared. What is the cosine of angle BCP? So we would be looking at this angle right here. The overall goal of this question is to find the cosine of angle BCP, and to do so, we first want to recall the definition of cosine, in which given an angle in a right triangle, as we can see here, the cosine would be the adjacent side to that angle divided by the hypotenuse of that triangle. So in this case, line segment PC would be our adjacent side, and line segment BC would be our hypotenuse. So we first want to solve for the adjacent side to this angle, and to do so, we need to calculate the length of line segment AC, which will allow us to get PC. So, given the information, we know that the area is 2x squared, and we know that the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 its base times its height. We know that the height, in this case, would be x. So, the height is x. 2x squared is equal to 1/2 its base, which we don't know yet, times its height, x. To get rid of the 1/2, we multiply by 2 on both sides, and we're left with 4x squared equals b times x. And remember, we are especially concerned about the b because this will allow us to obtain our adjacent side. So, we divide by x on both sides, this cancels out here, and we're left with, so this would be 1, we're left with b equals 4x. We know that the base of the triangle is equal to 4x, meaning that line segment AC is equal to 4x. We're only concerned about line segment PC, meaning that we subtract 4x and x to obtain a length of 3x. From here, we know the base of the right triangle and the height of the right triangle, meaning that we can apply Pythagorean theorem to solve for the hypotenuse BC. So 3x squared plus x squared is equal to c squared, which would be BC. This simplifies to 9x squared plus x squared equals c squared, or simply 10x squared equals c squared. From here, we take the square root of both sides, so square root of 10x squared would be equal to c, and we know that this simplifies to x times the square root of 10. Now that we know all of the lengths in the right triangle, we can simply substitute in these values to obtain the cosine ratio. So we know that the adjacent side is equal to 3x, and that the hypotenuse is x times the square root of 10. Now, we cancel out common factors, meaning that our answer is 3 over the square root of 10.